Hellos, back again with another video. This is my second video, so I'm still trash, so please bear with me, but stay if you want to see how I achieve this look. So here's me looking trash per usual and acting stupid, but this tutorial I'm going to be using Melanin Pop Cosmetics. Mainly I'm going to be using all of that. I'm going to be starting with their Superior palette. So I already did my brows because who cares about that. So I'm going in first with this light pink shade. And as you can see, it's not really coming up. So I gave up and started going in with a deeper peachy shade. And then bam, it started giving me the color I was going for. So I was like, all right. So I put that all up in my crease with a fluffy brush. Nothing crazy. Just blended that out. And then now you're going to see me go in from a color from their other palette. And it's called the Summer Pop palette. That palette was given to me first by the brand owner, and I really like it. Lastly, I'm going in the corners with this purple nurple looking shade just to add some depth. I didn't really want too much depth, and if we're really being honest, I had no idea what type of look I was going for while I was doing this. So I was just going in, like I was just doing what felt right and going. I was just going. So now we're going to cut the creases, and for this I am using my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in medium beige. So I'm cutting the crease. I always start from the inside, and you will always want to make sure that you're going above your crease because most of us aren't blessed with lit ass lids where you can just, cut your own crease where God gave it to you. So the rest of us have to put it above. So now you see me like neatening it up because I clearly made a mess in the beginning. But it doesn't really matter because as long as you know where you're making your crease, you can always make it bigger. You can make it wider. And just make sure as long as that line is neat and you feel like it's big enough that if you open your eyes, you're not going to make a mess with your concealer, your primer, or your eyeshadows, then you're fine, basically. It makes it easier for glitter looks. It makes it easier to make room for your liner. It just makes everything easier when you cut it above your crease. So now I'm going in with that purple nurple shade again, just to add some depth into my corner and to create the framework for where I'm about to put my lid. So since that color didn't work out in the beginning, I decided to put it on my crease. I mean, not my crease, my lid. So I put it on my lid and I'm blending it out with that corner color just to, I wanted it to be matte. So I just decided to put that in there. So now you see me doing that. And I'm going to blend that in with that little purple shade. And it's going to go really nicely. It's that pretty little light, like powdery pink. So it goes good on the lid. Now I'm about to go in with the liner. This is the e.l.f. liner. It's the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Liner. I like it because it dries really matte and the applicator is really, really thin. And I like that because I can be a mess sometimes. I go in from the beginning of the eye, well, the inner portion of the eye. Honestly, I'm left-handed. I don't know why I do it like that. A lot of people do not do it like that, but that's how I've been doing it since high school. So that's what y'all gonna see me do. So I basically build up from the inner, then I create my shape, and I basically just flick to make that end sharp. And liner isn't really as hard as it looks. You just have to try your best to be neat on top, honestly, because if you mess up the bottom of the shape, you can always clean that up with concealer later. So just remember that when you're trying to do liner. And then I just color it in. Doesn't really take me too long. But that's because, like I said, I've been doing this since high school, so forgive me. So now, here's where I take y'all for a loop because I didn't know what I was doing here. So I was going in with my NYX. No, this isn't even NYX. Honestly, this is Beauty Supply white liquid liner. I buy it in the Beauty Supply. It works for me. Don't get me wrong, it cracks, but I know how to do it to where it doesn't crack. I like to take my time. I go over it. I fix it up. So, yeah. But here, it just It wasn't, I don't know what was going on here. I planned to do something blue at first, and then I was trying to use eyeshadow, and that wasn't working. So I don't even know what was going on here, honestly. But just keep watching. You'll see. Is this love? Okay. My sister listening to music in the background. Now you see me fanning something that looks completely different because I gave up on it. I didn't like the way it was working out. So you know what I did? I went completely over it again with white liner. Completely over the blue, completely over the glitter. I went over all of that stuff with white liner. And then you see me fanning it out now because you got to make sure it dries before you move it. And then before you clean it up as well. So with white liner, I know a lot of people are usually scared of it, but my trick is just put it on there, get it on there, try not to make it crack, and then neaten it up with your black liner after. If you're doing black liner on top of it, or if you're doing a colored liner. If you know that it's going to cover the white, then you can always clean it up. So I go in with my white, and then I go in with my black again after to make that line neater. So basically, you're going to watch this go from trash to... What rhymes with trash? Not trash. Bam. There you go. So there goes that. Now I'm putting on my foundation. I think I already primed my face, probably with the Urban Decay primer. Now I'm going in with my foundation, and it is, I believe, Walnut from Bare Minerals. And you can see that it's a little bit tan for me, but that's fine because I'm going to fix it. This is basically just the first one that came to me, so that's why I used it. Honestly, I don't really care when it comes to foundation that much, but just know that whenever you do put a foundation that isn't exactly your color, you can always fix it with concealer. So now I'm going in with my e.l.f. Camo. I believe this is the hydrating one. So this one was Tan Sand, and this is also not exactly the brightening concealer that I would usually use, so I went over it again with the matte one, the 16-hour camo one in medium beige to brighten my skin, because I knew that I was going to have to brighten it because the foundation was a little bit too light. So I'm blending that in with my little Real Techniques brush. This is my favorite brush, like for anything face related. You can use that for contour, foundation, concealer, literally anything. So now I'm blending it in, and when I blend in my concealer, I always make sure to look up. That's my favorite tip when it comes to concealer. And oop, here I go cleaning up my liner because I forgot to do that actually. So, you know, oop, we gonna fix that real quick, and then bam, because that just helps to make your eye look cleaner. Even if you feel like your eyeliner is already clean, just clean it up with some concealer anyway, because it just pulls the whole look together. So now, as you can see, I'm bowing my head and looking up to blend in my concealer, because that's how I keep from creasing, because nobody want to be out here creasing looking old for no reason with mad makeup on. So there you go. That's my little trick to help from creasing. Even when I'm doing my clients, like I tell them, look up, lift your head. Do not look down until I'm done setting your concealer, because it helps. It makes a big difference. So now I'm going in with my Anastasia bronzer. I believe it's in the color Fawn, but don't shoot me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's it. Is it here? No, I don't got it, but we're going to say it's Fawn. All right. Now we're going in with not blush, but blush, because we ain't got blush, but this is what I've been using lately for blush, and I like it. It's a pretty peachy color from a Morphe palette. Damn, I ain't got that around me either. Okay, you know what? Whatever I forget to name, I'm going to just put it in the description, and that's going to be that. So now I am contouring my nose with, I believe it's the same thing, that Anastasia Fawn color. I like to contour the life out of my nose because God ain't blessed me, you know? Like, it's okay. It's not my fault. It's not anyone's fault, but the Lord above, because he said he ain't want me to have a pretty nose, so I gotta make my own, and that's that. I'm also gonna bake that because I feel like it helps it to stay all day, you know. So I'm gonna go in now with my mascara. This is from Bare Minerals as well. I honestly don't know the name of it, so y'all just gonna have to look at it and decide for yourselves if y'all like it. But I'm not big on mascara. I don't care. I just use it so that the lashes can stick. That's really it. The lashes can stick, and then so that the bottom, it can stick out. But I don't even think I got to the bottom yet, so we're gonna shut up. Now I'm outlining my liner with the white, and for this, all I have to say is make sure you're actually outlining it. Drag that white out a little bit so that way your wing can be fierce, so that it can be bigger and it can really stand out. You want to make sure that you're not just covering the black with the white. Like, actually outline that. Make it as sharp as you can. You can edit it, fix it, you know, make sure it's neat as possible. And there you go. Now I'm going back in with the purple nail shade. I don't know why I keep calling it that. That is not the name of it, just so you know, because Kiana gonna kill me. But yeah, I went back in there just to make it a little bit more deep and to blend that in a little bit more. Now I'm going in with my Melanin Pop Cosmetics highlighter, and this is in the shade, Kayla doesn't know what shade it is, but it's pretty. Go to the website and you will see it there. So I'm using that as a highlighter because it's bomb as fuck. So, oh, am I allowed to? I don't know if I'm allowed to, but it's bomb. So it's lit. So that's why I'm using it. I put it everywhere with this little brush, and that's that. Now I'm going into my bottom liner, and it hurts. It bothers me. It makes me itch. So you're gonna see me bug out a few times. Ready? Bam. There you go. Bam. Hurting myself, but you know, beauty is pain, so we're gonna be all right. So I'm going in with that blue shade from the Melanin Pop Superior palette because I like to put blue. Everybody who knows me know I like to put blue, so that's what I'll be putting at the bottom. And then I'm putting in my mascara again so that we can make that pop. And that's that. My sister is listening to Chris Brown's first album ever, and she's in her bag in that room. So now I'm going in with my white liner from NYX. It's literally just a white liner. I don't think it has a name. It's just the white one. Putting that in my waterline to make my eyes pop a little bit more, you know. Making myself cry as well, because you got to let them tears out. It's all right. You could do that. That's your business, as Tabitha Brown would say. Now I'm going in with my Melanin Pop Cosmetics Matte Lippy, and it is in the shade Calm. This is my favorite. Y'all gonna see me use it a lot. I use it for pretty much every look. I use it as liner, and it also comes with a liner. But honestly, I just like to use my matte lips as liners, so I rarely use the liner, but sometimes I do. It's a pretty chocolate color. I like it. It works. It does the job. And it's matte. It stays for a very long time as well. So I'll be cutting the middle of my lip just to make it more oomphy. Feel me? And that's that. Now I'm going in with Hudson from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Blending that in real quick. And then I'm going on top of that with Melanin Pop Cosmetics. Another, well, this isn't a matte lip. This is a lip gloss, and it is in the number 7. It's a nice peachy color. And that's pretty much that. Now I'm going to bam those lashes on real quick. And then that is the look. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you go follow my Instagram. I'm going to tag it here, and I'm also going to leave it down below. Make sure you also subscribe and leave a thumbs up on this. Thanks, guys. Bye.